Welcome to Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up for the week of November 28th to December 4th. The selectmen at their meeting on Thursday decided to have a special town meeting on January 17th, starting at 10 a.m. in the Dr. Robert Perry Performing Arts Center at Somerset Berkeley Regional High School. The town needs to have a town meeting by January 27th because of a deadline imposed by the Massachusetts School Building Authority to approve money for replacement of windows at North Elementary School. Voters will be asked to approve of about $2.3 million for the windows. MSBA will be reimbursing the town for about 55% of that cost. The selectmen will propose to pay for the windows with free cash, which is money left over from prior year's budgets, unanticipated revenue, such as bringing in more money from the excise tax and building permits, and one-time revenues. Town Administrator Mark Alucci said if the special town meeting has to be postponed because of weather, it could be scheduled for January 19th. Representatives of Flatiron Energy made a presentation to the selectmen on Thursday that showed some changes in its proposal from their presentation back in August. One of the changes that was made is to propose 10 less batteries for the part of the property that is on the fuel tank land of the former Montauk Electric site. Under the change, there would now be 50 batteries on that land as opposed to 60. Another change would be that those batteries would be a little farther away from residences than was originally planned. Under the new design, the batteries would be 130 feet away from the closest residence, whereas the old plan had them within 105 feet of the closest residence. The selectmen asked the Flatiron representatives a number of questions about the safety of the proposed facility. Selectman Chair Alan Smith felt the town should know the kind of batteries that will be used in the project so that it can properly evaluate the proposal. Hannah Larkin of Flatiron Energy said sometimes the types of batteries that are used can be changed later in the project. They said they have to be up to a certain standard. Representatives of Flatiron also stressed that plans can change in the process. The selectmen on Thursday approved of a $10 increase per hour for snow plowing and sanding services in order to attract more private contractors to town. Highway Superintendent Christopher Simons said the town currently has only 2 private contractors to do snow plowing to go along with the employees at the department. He said last year the department had 5 contractors for snow plowing and at one time had 11 or 12. The rates and bonus were approved by the selectmen in order to be more competitive with other towns in the area and to attract snowplow drivers who have not worked as much in the past few years when the region has had mild winters. William Aguiar, who worked in Somerset schools for 57 years as a teacher, guidance counselor, principal of the community evening school, head of the summer school that helped students to recover credits, and ran the Kids Summer Learning Center, passed away this week. A moment of silence was held for Aguiar at Thursday's selectmen's meeting. Somerset School Committee member Victor Machado said Aguiar was the definition of what an educator should be, as he cared about the success of every student that came through the halls of the schools. Resident Patty Steele has made some small Christmas trees that can be found at some businesses around Somerset as well as at the Somerset Water Department. Next to the trees are donation boxes for the superhero Alex Foundation that helps families with children experiencing serious illnesses with emotional and financial support. There is also a Venmo address next to the trees where donations can be made. The foundation has donated a combined $6,000 to 2 families this year and donated $15,000 to a family last year. In sports, Somerset Berkeley Regional High School volleyball players Lauren Canoose and Addison Parent were named South Coast Conference All-Stars. Canoose, a senior middle hitter, had 56 aces, 203 kills, 51 total blocks, and 57 digs on the season. Parent, a senior setter, had 129 digs, 297 assists, 37 aces, and 24 kills this past season. Raiders Wrestling Club wrestler Clinton Valois won the division for wrestlers who are 140 pounds and 12 years old and under at the Takedown tournament in Middletown, Rhode Island over the weekend. He outscored his opponents by a combined 22-0 on the day for a dominating performance. The Raiders Wrestling Club practices at North Elementary School in Somerset. Thank you for watching Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up. Tune in next week for more news from around Somerset.